Okay, today we will discuss about World Trade Organizations. World Trade Organizations. In short, we write it WTO. Okay. So, what is WTO? The birth of World Trade Organization is January 1st, 1995. The birth means the World Trade Organization was set up 1st January 1995 and holds a great promise for the globalizations of the world economies in respect of international trade, and at that time it holds a great promise to the world. What they give promise to the world? They give promise to the world that the whole world will be globalized. The whole world should be globalized. Whole world should be globalized. Okay? For international trade. So the first point is World Trade Organizations was set up in 1995, 1st January, and at that time he gave a promise to the whole world that the whole world should be globalized so that the countries can trade internationally easily can trade internationally. Next is WTO was established to replace General Agreement of Trade and Tariff. So WTO was replaced which organizations? GATT. That means General Agreement of Trade and Tariff. These institutions was replaced. That means its name, what we say, GATT, GATT. The GATT was replaced by WTO. Okay, the GATT was replaced by WTO. In which year? In 1995. So WTO was established to replace General Agreement on Trade and Tariff, set up in 1948. So this GATT was established, that means set up in 1948, with how many countries? 23 countries. With 23 countries, GATT was established. Its function was same as WTO. Okay. Later in 1995, this GATT was replaced by WTO. Okay. But at first, GATT start as an international organizations and facilitate international trade. And this GATT, the function of GATT is to facilitate international trade. And this GATT starts with 23 countries in 1948. Okay, this is the second point. Third point is the WTO argument covers trade in goods as well as services to facilitate international trade. So GATT starts with goods only. GATT starts with goods. Goods means international trading, international goods. GATT starts with international goods, but WTO covers both the goods and services. Okay, WTO covers goods and services of international trade and to facilitate countries regarding international trade. This is the fourth point. The fourth point is before GATT covers only goods and facilitate the countries regarding international trade, but when WTO comes, when GATT replaced by WTO covers both the goods and services for international trade. Okay, and the fourth point is at present there are 149 countries of WTO. How many countries? There are 149 countries, 149 member countries of WTO. All members are required to adopt laws and policies framed under WTO. So how many countries now? There are 149 countries under WTO. There are 149 member countries under WTO, and all these countries must have to adopt the laws and policies which was scheduled by WTO. That means all the countries, that means all these 149 countries have to follow the functions, rules, regulations, laws and policies that was set up by WTO. That means all these countries have to follow the rules of WTO. Okay, in the next video we will discuss about some major functions of WTO.